This episode of Oldie But A Goodie is brought to you by Shakespeare Aliens. Written by Keith Gow, directed by Rob Lloyd, starring heaps of great Melbourne actors, props and puppets by Donna Prince, and a soundscape by me, one of the hosts of this show. Shakespeare Aliens is the brand new play hitting Melbourne in January that asks the question, what if James Cameron's Aliens was written by William Shakespeare? For more information, head to theatreworks.org.au or check out our Facebook page. Zach, it's the last time we're going to get to do an intro like this.
An intro like this? What do you mean an intro like this?
Well, because next week we're starting our 2001 reviews and we've got a theme song and the whole intro concept is changing.
What?
I know.
An intro theme song? That's crazy, dude. How are you going to transition into something like that?
Well, it's going to be very abrupt and maybe alienate a bunch of our older listeners, but it'll stop new listeners from turning off after 1 minute because we're doing dumb accents.
What do you mean we're doing the dumb accents?
So I feel like we've got to make this last dumb intro really, really good.
Oh, yeah, mate. Absolutely. I'm crocked full of dumb accents right now.
Hello and welcome to Oldie But A Goodie. Oh my, what is this that we have right here? It's a year in review.
Ooh, why is it spooky?
Spook! Every time I do like my announcer voice, it just turns into my spooky voice.
Goes into ooh.
I don't know why.
But yeah, no, it's good.
We haven't recorded for 31 days.
Yeah, we haven't recorded for a long time.
We took a long break.
It was good. It was good to take a break. I got very busy in the meantime, and I'm still busy, but we're last minute recording on, spoiler alert, we're recording this episode on New Year's Eve as our special gift for all our New Year listeners.
Yes, it's 50 minutes until 2022 starts. The year that's going to save us all. It's going to be such a great year. Everything's going to go really well for all the days.
I'd say it's Superman 4 of years, you know?
Oh no, don't say that.
Oh dear.
Oh no, at least it's not the Garbage Pail Kid of years.
Oof. Yeah, that was last and or the year before.
But yeah, no, we pre-recorded all the December stuff. So took a break, and then you got busy, and then I got busy with stuff that I'll plug later.
Is that a little tantalizing teaser for a plug for later? Ooh.
I mean, I could just plug it right now.
You could just plug it right now, but technically now would be later to when you just spoiled it just before. I'm just saying.
True. Also, if you're wondering what this episode is, we're giving out a bunch of awards and stuff. If this is your first time listening to the show, honestly, just wait until next week.
Yeah, you're waiting till next week. So our plans for the show is that from next week on, we're going to be new listener friendly. Because I don't know if you've listened to an episode of us, but the intro is very alienating, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
For new listeners. It makes no sense. Obviously, the people who powered through are the true porridge pail kids.
Don't like that at all.
But especially when, like, a friend of mine or family, like, tries to listen in and they go, I don't know what you were doing. You were doing Australian accents for all the first bit.
You're talking about Razorbacks.
Razorback. Oh, yeah, I had a friend whose first episode was that. And he was so confused.
But that is changing next year.
I think we have plans. We might do, instead of strange intros, strange outros.
Yes. Well, next year we've also got some fun kind of improv games as well that we'll be playing.
Ooh. I've come up with things on the spot before. Not that last sentence, though.
No, that was quite... Yes, you have. And...
Whoa! You can't say no, Sandro.
I can't yet. I blocked you.
I blocked me.
You. And I don't mean blocking you on Facebook. I mean blocking you in improv. And that's even worse. It's more of a crime.
That's the worst.
Big crimes.
Now we just have to bring up this joke a third time. Get it? Rules of 3.
Anyway, I've got something to plug.
You got something to plug? What have you got to plug?
Melbourne friends or people who live in Australia who can leave their state. I'm doing a show in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Hang on, when does this come out? I'm doing a show in 1 week.
Whoa! Time! How does it work?
So, this is the show that Rob Lloyd was meant to come and plug when he did that vampire movie.
Oh, yeah.
But COVID was like, cancelled.
Oof.
So we're finally doing it.
Yay.
It's starting on January 11th. We're going until January 15th. And it's the movie Aliens, but if it was written by Shakespeare. We've got a cast of about 13 people. Rob Lloyd directed it. I'm doing all the sound stuff and all the backstage stuff, but I'm also there and I'm having a bit of a laugh, pulling some pranks on all the cast members and throwing the show completely off track by chucking in a little Wilhelm scream.
Oh, now I want to go see this show.
It's at TheatreWorks, St Kilda, here in Melbourne. That is the 11th of January. Ticket link in the episode description if you want to come.
Is there some sort of, website where I can view tickets and prices and announcements and just general posts?
Probably just go to the TheatreWorks website, or my Instagram, at SANDROFALCE.
Is there any sort of book face that I can check out?
Please don't add me on Facebook. I will not accept your request.
No, not you. Don't they have a page on Facebook?
Oh, yeah. Shakespeare's Aliens.
Shut up, Sandra. Not you.
Shakespeare's Aliens is on...
All right, guys. Everybody, I want you, instead of checking out the event's Facebook page, no, you should add Sandro on Facebook.
I won't accept it.
Just spam him with messages like, hey, how do I get to the show?
I'll probably respond because it means that you'll buy a ticket, but I'm not going to accept your friend request.
I think that's honestly a bit rude.
I just won't.
He'll only accept a friend's request after you buy the tickets.
I mean, if you're going to come, the least I can do is accept your friend request. It depends if you use a promo code or not. If you use a promo code, I won't accept it.
Oh.
If you pay full price, I will. And yes, if you're a senior and you get the senior discount, I'm not accepting your friend request because that counts as a discount.
You have to send photo evidence of you paying full price with the full details of your card, your mother's maiden name, and the 3 numbers on the back of your card, and then he will add you as a friend.
Accept your friend request on a platform that no one but 40-year-olds use.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And also, usually only one episode a week on this main channel, but oh my, what's this? On Thursday, we're dropping a sneaky little bonus Patreon bonus battle. Blood Feast versus Blood Diner with Ben Volchok. We're just going to drop that for free, which is up on our Patreon. So you can have a little bit of a teaser as to what our Patreon's all about.
A little bit of a bloody taste.
That was a pretty fun episode.
That was a very fun episode.
Yeah, I'm going to drop that for free. Should we just bloody get into the bloody year of the bloody reviews of 1980 Bloody 7?
I have to go get the reviewer for this, though, because I don't know about you, Sandra, but I actually hired a stunt double to do this because I was too tired from work.
Yeah, of course, because we are recording at 11:15 p.m. on New Year's Eve, and it's very hot right now.
Yeah, so I have to pay this guy a lot because it's New Year's Eve, but he's well worth it, I assure you.
I'm very worried.
All right.
Zach has left the room.
Oh, yes. Hello there, Sandra.
This is a visual gag only for me.
I just did that little bit just as a little tidbit just for you, Mr. Sandra.
Zach's wearing a cap, like not backwards and not forwards, on the side, like a real cool guy.
Oh, yes. Everybody loves it, especially when you describe the visual gag. That makes it all the better on the podcast.
They can't see it, so I've got to describe it. How else is the visual gag going to happen?
You didn't have to even bring it up to begin with. You could have privately chuckled at the visual gag.
But then the listeners would have been like, why are you privately chuckling?
Yeah, you could have just been chuckling at my eloquent vocals.
Shut up, sir. What is your name? Why have you invaded the podcast?
Well, I've been hired by your good friend, Canadian Zach.
Yep, that is his legal name.
Yes. A bit of an odd name, but,
quite an odd person, if you would. Also, I've adopted your accent all of a sudden.
I know.
I don't know why.
Well, that's a form of flattery, I would say.
Yes.
But, my name is Bruce Bop Poppleclock.
I'm not going to remember that.
Just call me Brucelbop.
I'll call you Bruce.
Or Poppycock. No. I prefer one or the other.
I'll call you Cock.
That will do. All right.
Excellent. Bravo, huzzah!
And I am here to do this excellent end-of-year review.
Great. What should we start off with? Should we start with the overall rating of the year? That's always the best part of these episodes for me.
I think that would be a good place to start.
So, these are the overall ratings. What I do is I take every single episode that got a goodie, right? And this needs to be a goodie across the board. If we've got a guest, all three people have to give it a goodie. If it's just us two, we've both got to give it a goodie. Patreon episodes don't count. And then I add them all up. So we did 53 movies last year in 1987. Only 19 of them got goodies across the board.
19, honestly, not as bad as I thought, because you're not considering half goodies there, are you?
No.
Just full goodies.
Just full goodies.
That is not as bad as Zach made it out to be.
Now, though, you might be wondering, well, what did Zach think of the year overall?
Oh, yes, I was most intrigued as to this fact,
Yes.
as I've just been hired by the individual.
Yes.
He seems very worried now at the prospect, but don't know why.
Well, you see, Zach was more forgiving and gave 28 movies goodies out of the 53.
Wait, so let me get this straight. He gave 28, but the total goodies for the year, the full goodies, was 19.
There were, 9 episodes where he gave a goodie, but it was not unanimous. And I gave 26 movies a goodie. I must say, your accent drops the energy.
And I'm already tired of this bullshit, to be honest. We're 5 minutes in, and this bullshit is getting on my nerves. And if you could not bring it up, that would be fantastic.
You can leave, sir.
What do you mean? I've barely been in here. I'm here for the awards section.
No, Mr. Cock, get out of here.
No! What are you doing? No!
Ah, good. Glad we got rid of him.
Man, yeah, that was a bad idea. I was really just hiring him for the awards section.
Yeah, no, we can get to that in a bit. I've actually, though, for the next part, which isn't the award section, but it's us kind of celebrating all of our guests, I have hired someone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. I'm so glad I wasn't the only one. I felt really bad doing that. But
Yeah. So I'm just gonna scoot over here.
Yep. I'll try not to mention the visual gag.
G'day, mate. How's it going?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Who are you?
My name's Bozo the Bogan.
Ah, Bozo. How's it going?
Pretty good New Year's Eve, mate.
Yeah, it sounds like you're enjoying your New Year's.
Oh, well, I'm dead, mate. I'm actually a ghost.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, your character gets more depth by the second. It's almost like you're coming up with it on the fly.
Do you happen to have the notes that Sandra sent you in front of you for the guest rankings? Well, I'm way too plastered to read out the guest
Yeah,
rankings,
I
mate.
can hear that. Thank God he sent those to me. All right, so we had the guest ratings for the number of movies reviewed. Are you okay there? Oh, that was chunky. That looked a bit chunky.
Bloody
dear.
munted all over the place. I think that's only an Australian thing. I hope that doesn't confuse the American audience.
That confused me, and I'm Australian. I had to get that by context clues. So going with the person who came on the most,
Oh, yeah.
we had Ben Volchok.
Oh, how many bloody movies did Ben Volchok review, mate?
Oh, he did 6.
Whoa!
So he's been on the most overall, not counting Patreon.
All right, yeah, good, yeah, the episode.
Yeah, thanks for your input.
Sweet. Well, good, I bet. I'm good. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna sleep.
Okay, that's all right. You can stay just for a little bit.
No, please, can he go to sleep?
Okay,
Please actually end this.
Sergio doesn't sound like he doesn't want you there. You better go.
That was awful.
Yeah.
Should we get to some awards?
Yeah. Let's get to some awards. That's what I hired the guy for, but you already kicked him out.
Do you happen to have someone else that you hired that could maybe help out with the awards?
Yeah, I had a backup guy. I did have a backup guy. I wonder if he's still here. He's probably in the lobby. I'll just go check.
Well, the first award that we're going to do is, of course, the Best Horror Movie Award. So I really hope that this guest is going to be a bit spooky.
Why, hello there, Sandro.
Oh, hi there, Dracula.
Wow, I cannot believe you know my name.
I cannot believe I can see you on the camera. I thought that,
No, that's just mirrors. That's not cameras. That's a different thing.
Really?
Yes, we can actually be caught on CCTV.
Anyway, Dracula, suck it.
Oh, that is a good one. Haven't heard that in 500 years.
Yeah, well, you have been alive for thousands, so
Yes,
that's actually not
so
too long.
500 years is actually not too long. No, it was a terrible diss. I'm glad you picked that one up.
Well, what we're going to do for the awards is we've gotten every genre that, well, for my part of the awards, because of course Zach's come up with his own awards as well that we're going to chuck in at some point.
Whoa.
But for my awards, I categorized all the movies that we've done this year in their genres.
Fantastic. Sounds very sensible.
And the first award we're going to be giving out is the Best Horror Movie Award.
Oh, that explains why I was hired. I do not know. I was just kind of hanging out for the free samples.
We did a lot of horror movies this year.
That is very good to hear. Any good vampire movie?
We did do quite a few, actually. Yeah.
Ooh, very good, very good. I am quite fond of a good vampire flick. Because we don't get many representations apart from negative horror movies in the movie, which is fine. Look, it's a very realistic approach to our depiction, but I just appreciate more inclusion in film.
Well, I don't want to offend you, and I really hope that this doesn't offend you, because I feel like that if you do get offended, you're probably going to storm off the podcast. But
Yeah.
the only proper vampire movie we did this year was called Near Dark, and in that, characters actively seek out a cure to being a vampire because they hate it so much.
What is this bullshit?
Oh!
I am absolutely furious. I am now going to storm out like was previously said.
No, Dracula, don't storm out!
And by storm out, I mean turn into a bat and fly away.
Whoa, no, Dracula's gone. Well, guess we got to deal with Zach again. Alright.
What happened? Dracula just flew out my window.
1987, problematic when it came to vampire movies, and he hated it, so we left.
Oh, that's true. I probably should have thought of that before hiring him. Man, I thought this was going to be like the best episode we ever done.
Yeah.
We hired all these people and just it's all going to pieces.
We're kind of offending all of them, aside from that drunk ghost who honestly needed to leave.
Yeah. Is he passed out on your couch in the background there?
No, he's dead again, which is pretty surprising because he's a ghost.
I didn't know ghosts could die. Well, that's a problem for later, I think.
Yeah, I'll clean up all that ectoplasm later.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't tell what the ectoplasm is and what the vomit is. They both look very
no,
similar.
They're both green. Oh no.
Anyway, Best Horror Award. I'll just quickly speed through all these, all the names, and then you pick your best one. Maybe we do worst as well.
Yeah, we could pick worst.
So we did quite a few horror films this year. First episode of the year was a horror, The Kindred, which I'm not going to talk about any of these movies in depth, but I do have a point for this one. We were talking about in that episode how it was annoying that it's only been released on VHS and it's taken forever for it to get a remaster out on Blu-ray. The Blu-ray came out last month. It's finally out. And it's on video on demand as well, the high quality version. So I really want to revisit that movie because I quite liked it with the squid baby and everything. I want to see that in HD.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was one that we did. We also did Alien Predator. We did Vicious Lips, which is a sci-fi, but also more of a horror. We did Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Of course.
Bloodhook, Creepshow 2, The Gate, Dark Age is technically a natural horror film, so that's on the list. Jaws the Revenge is technically a horror film.
That one tried, I think.
From a Whisper to a Scream, Hellraiser, and then finally Near Dark.
Now, I'm going to mention one of my 5 awards here, because you kind of mentioned it earlier. You mentioned we could pick best and maybe worst movie.
Yes.
Well, one of my awards is the second worst movie award. And it's the second worst movie award, aka so bad it couldn't even be the worst movie award.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. It was so bad at being a movie it couldn't even be the worst.
the second worst horror film of 1987 that is specific, and I like it.
So it's not the worst film, but it was close.
Well, let's start off with that then. Let's start off with worst, and then second worst. What would your worst be?
Jaws the Revenge was so bad.
It was very, very bad.
It wasn't even just bad, it was boring.
Yeah.
It was just so boring, it didn't make any sense. And, like, looking at the other ones, like, Vicious Lips wasn't bad, but it had good concept. Bloodhook was bad, but was it enjoyable? And I'm not willing to give that one the worst one. I'd definitely give Jaws the Revenge the worst movie. I think we could probably agree it just fails at being scary. The shark, like, the Jaws is known for its shark and how scary it is because of the great animatronics.
Yeah.
That one specifically had terrible shark animatronics that were not scary at all.
I did like the psychic element, though. That was very funny.
Yeah, but that's not a good horror movie. If we're judging it by a horror movie, so that it's bad.
I would agree that's my worst. My second worst would be Creepshow 2, because it was mostly nothing. It was mostly a completely nothing movie. For me, anyway, because I love the first one so much.
Oh, so you're going with... I was going to mention the Creepshow 2. Yeah, I'll agree. Creepshow 2 gets the second worst movie award, aka so bad it couldn't even be the worst movie.
I like it.
There we go.
The best is hard to... It's The Gate. I'm saying it.
Ooh,
it's The Gate.
wow.
It's really good. It surprised me. And, like, it was accessible to kids. It was accessible to teens. It was accessible to grumpy adults. Because it had the it had the cool practical effects, the face melting, but it was also quite kid friendly. So yeah, The Gate is my favorite horror film. Maybe controversial considering I'm the only one that gave it a goodie, but you know.
Yeah. Well, I think that one goes into a different one of my awards, so I'm gonna bring it up later.
Oh, interesting.
I think, well, Hellraiser. It was the first time for me watching it, and so I think. It was really good. And so I enjoyed it. And as a horror movie, I was like, yeah, this is cool. So I'm going to give Hellraiser my best horror award. For mine, at least.
I like it, yeah. What is the next category, then?
Well, Sandro, the next category is comedy.
Oh my, really? What a coincidence.
Yeah.
I hired a backup guest.
Yeah, I can see him in the background. Oh my god, those colors are blinding.
I
Good Lord.
know. Yeah, I'll just leave and I'll get him to come in and do this bit. Please don't offend him and make him storm out.
Yeah, no. Like, good Lord.
What's up?
Oh, hi there, dude.
Hey.
How's it going?
My name's Jerry.
Hi, Jerry. How's it going, my man?
Oh, I'm fresh off the stand-up scene here in New York.
Yeah.
Coming on the show. How's it going?
I've never seen a business suit that looks like a clown outfit, but you know what? You've pulled it off.
My personal stylist is Jim Carrey's The Mask. So...
yes. I can see that. That explains the size of the pockets. All right. As a stand-up comedian, you would obviously be versed in comedy.
I love comedy. I think there's so many great comedy movies from 1987. For example, I love Critical Condition. I love The Police Academy 4. Teen Wolf 2 is just one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. I love comedy. Good comedy.
That's, yeah.
And if anyone dislikes the movies that I like, I will probably kill them.
That is highly unsettling, Jerry. Oh, dear.
I'm Jerry Peanut Butter.
Okay, well, that's slightly terrifying. All right, so we have the Best Comedy Awards. And we have Hunk. Hunk, which is, that was a good...
Never heard of that in my life.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I'm sure you would have liked it, Jerry. Yeah, Rising Arizona.
Yep.
We gave that one of our Good Porridge Awards.
Really?
Hollywood Shuffle. My Demon Lover, Hot Pursuit.
What?
Oh, Spaceballs. You had to hear Spaceballs, right, Jerry?
The only movies I like are Critical Condition, Police Academy 4,
Oh, wow.
Teen Wolf 2, And I mean, Beverly Hills Cop 2 is alright as well. I really hope one of your hosts didn't hate that movie.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't.
Yeah.
Real Men? Real Men? Heard of that one?
What is...
3 Men and a Baby? You might have heard of that one.
No, I don't know what that is.
Planes, Trains, Automobiles?
It's awful. Terrible movie.
Yeah. Well, we also... Teen Wolf 2?
I love it. It's my favorite. Yeah. Oh, what did you guys rate it?
What about Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol?
Oh, it's the best one in the whole series. What did you guys rate it?
I bet. Oh, what about Critical Condition?
Oh, it's my favorite. Richard Pryor, he's in a hospital. He's like, what's going on? That was great. That was great.
Hilarious.
What did you guys rate it? The best award, right?
Wait, which one? Which one of those?
A critical condition.
Oh,
Critical condition, as I like to call it.
yeah. Oh, we gave that one the True January award because that's where the best movies come out, right? January.
I know what you're doing.
Oh no!
You actually hate the movies that I like.
No, Jerry!
You brought me on here to make fun of me.
No,
this is just like that time my ex-wife brought me up into the stand.
Oh no! I'm very glad we're doing this over a Skype call and I'm not in the same room.
You know what? You're not good enough to kill.
Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness.
What's the deal with these podcast hosts? Bye. I'm out of here. I hate this show.
Wow, that was. Not only was that guy unfunny, but also very awkward.
That's weird.
What a weird guy.
Raising Arizona would be my pick for best. I think Planes, Trains is a close second, but Raising Arizona, it's got like the action comedy in there as well, and I think that hits a bit harder than the physical comedy in Planes, Trains. So it just gets a slight leg up for me. Raising Arizona, best comedy film.
Yeah, Raising Arizona was really good, and like I give that one high props. Like Planes, Trains was nice. Spaceballs was really fun, but like that one was the best movie I felt, especially comedy. Like Planes, Trains, Automobiles is a sort of different audience, I think, from nowadays it sort of appeals to.
Yeah.
Whereas Rising Arizona seems more like a timeless sort of movie.
Worst, Teen Wolf 2. I hate it so much. It's the worst. It's so bad.
Yeah, you gave it a boiling hatred.
Yeah.
I gave it a January.
I definitely hated that more than you. And then my second worst, because it's not even good enough to be the worst, would be Police Academy 4. It's probably the worst one.
Yeah, I would say the worst was probably, for me, Critical Condition.
Oh, yeah.
And then Police Academy would be my second for sure. Police Academy is just that sort of movie where it gets second place for worst movie.
It does. It's that sort of film.
It's the perfect movie.
All right, that's best comedy. Did you have any bonus categories for best comedy, or do we move right along?
No. They're not really for each individual thing. I was thinking about doing that, but then I gave up when trying to come up. There is one which is specific for a category.
All right.
And I'll mention it when we get there. But for the next one, I've actually got to go to the bathroom.
Yep.
I've actually got to go to the bathroom. I have one other guy. He's actually a guest star, so if you could like treat him nicely, Sandra, just leave this bit out of the recording. But if you could treat him real nice, he's kind of here on a favor. So like
a favor. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Actually, it was associated with Dracula. So now that Dracula's pissed, this might go all belly up. So just. Best behavior. All right, I'll go get him.
All right, sweet. Well, while the next guest is coming in, we move on to the Best Action Movie Award. The Best Action Movie Award.
Wow! How's it going, everybody? I'm very happy to be on the show.
Hi, who are you?
My name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. You might have heard of me because of my various movie shenanigans. Weren't you the governor of like Texas or something? No, you were thinking of the other Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, you're a different Arnie.
Yeah. He's a little more famous than me. I'm a little underknown B actor. I've been on a few movies, but I love action movies, so that's so glad to hear.
Well, then you would be great to help us judge these movies that we reviewed.
Absolutely.
Should I go through the list?
Please do. Go ahead.
Mirage. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's like a Hong Kong action film. A lot of camels died while making it, I think.
I do like the sound of murdering camels, so that sounds pretty good, yeah.
Robocop.
That's the movie with what's that? It's the movie with the little guy who like turns into a cube. He goes to space, jets around on a.
I think I'm thinking of Astro Boy.
No, he has the fire extinguisher. Yes, and he zips around in space, and then he's got to take over a ship full of fat people. It's a very good movie. Good movie.
Wally?
Oh, it might have been called Wally. Yes.
Yeah, that's not Robocop. No, because Wally's not a cop either. Wally's just a robot. The Living Daylights, James Bond movie.
Yeah. I love him with the da 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 da.
That's Mission Impossible. Actually.
They're the same thing, right?
Well, Mission Impossible
series.
is more like spy, like heist movies, whereas James Bond is more like we got to go undercover.
Isn't he a spy?
James Bond isn't really yes, he's a spy, but he's more of an action hero. Whereas
I feel like you're talking about the same series.
they're very different in tone and quality, kind of. Patrick Swayze's movie Steel Dawn.
Never heard of that one.
Peter Jackson's Bad Taste. Technically an action movie, even though it was quite gory, quite horrific.
Isn't that more of a sci-fi movie? Sorry, my accent was getting a little rusty there. But I'm pretty sure that was a sci-fi / horror movie.
Yeah.
And literally the least part of that was the action.
I feel like the action was look, let's not
the
go
action
over the
was
list
last,
itself
like,
now.
10 minutes,
I don't
maybe.
like that you're making that you're asking questions. But like, Arnie, we just met and you're already kind of picking apart my list.
I'm just saying. Why you have to be... I'm here on a favor. I'm here on a favor.
The next thing you're going to do is, you're going to be like, oh, The Predator and The Running Man shouldn't be on the list because they're technically sci-fis. I'm Arnie.
I hate those stupid... It has the other guy in it. Oh, so this is what it is. Get Arnold Schwarzenegger on and then make fun of him by talking about the more famous Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm going.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, no. Arnie's gone.
I am out of here.
Oh, no.
I won't be back.
You won't be back. That's the opposite of what the other Arnie says. That's actually quite funny.
Oh, no, Sandro, what have you done? I told you not to offend him.
Where did you get that Arnie from? Wish.com?
Yeah. Actually, Dracula found him on Wish.com.
And that's not even the real Wish.com. That's just like the vampire Wish.com. It's on the dark web.
It's just purely in Transylvania.
Yeah. Anyway, best action movie of the year is Predator.
Oh, you're going Predator? I'm choosing Robocop then.
Damn. I think for me, the reason is Predator is endlessly rewatchable, and Robocop is a bit more of a thinky movie.
Yeah, well, that's the reason I go Robocop over Predator, because it's actually got thought and a story in it, and actually was clever. But no. But like, I was genuinely surprised at how clever the Robocop movie was.
Yeah.
It wasn't a dumb action. And I think that's why I would rate it, just for the argument's sake. I think they're both equally good movies, but I'll go Robocop just because I liked the fact that it was a bit more clever. Because I feel like nowadays, most action movies lean more towards Predator.
Yes.
As in, they're very dumb action movies, and Predator's a really good version of that, but there's a lot of bad version of that we get nowadays. Just dumb action.
Definitely. Like all the Predator sequels aside from 3.
Yeah, so we need to lean more towards the Robocop sort of action, the smart sort of action, telling a story, like having this dystopian world around them. You know, that was cool.
This is actually quite there's not many bad movies on this list. I think Steel Dawn's the worst.
Steel Dawn was fine.
I will say as well, though, I did rate The Running Man an oldie. That's the only film that I would change. That gets a goodie.
Ah, well, Sandro, then I'll mention this award then. Because the movie we rated a goodie or oldie, but now regret doing so and would like to change it, and we can, but we won't.
Oh, we won't.
Unless...
Unless... Pointy. No, I hate that. I'm going to cut that. Future me, cut that, please.
Yes, so the movie we rated an oldie but a goodie, but now regret doing so and would like to change it, but we won't award. Mm-hmm. Unless...
Yeah, I would change Running Man, 100%.
Yes. So I would give that to The Gate. Because I think I rated it an oldie, but I was too harsh. I liked that one. It was a good one.
I think Mel just got...
Mel got in my head. I was scared of Mel. You're not as scared of Mel because you know her, but I was there. I'd never met this woman before. She was scary. Mel, please do not come and murder me for changing my score on The Gate. Oh, God. Mel, don't hurt me.
All right. Next category. What is it?
For the next one, it's Best Drama.
Best drama. Do I have
And I feel
anyone?
like the guests we've had on so far have caused enough drama. So let's not get on a guest for this one at least.
No, actually, I do have someone here.
Oh, no.
I do have someone here.
We've got a guest. Can we not? This has been too much drama.
Why, hello.
Please get off. I already hate you.
It is I, an actor from a soap opera.
Okay. We got some Rita, Sue, and Bob too.
Oh no, my character's been killed off suddenly. Goodbye.
Wow. You lasted like 5 seconds.
I feel like that character only existed for a singular punchline that was very underwhelming.
Yeah. That was very weird. I guess that's just soap operas.
What's our drama category?
Yeah, Rita, Sue, and Bob 2, which we gave the Go to Jail award because it was problematic in a lot of ways. Let's not get into it. Yeeland,
Yep.
which is pretty good. Hope and Glory, and Wings of Desire. But that Wings of Desire is a bit more of an interesting one, I would say.
Yeah, well, that and Yeelan are kind of fantasy-esque, but they're too artsy to be in our fantasy award category, so I just chucked him in drama.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Also, it's New Year's in like a couple seconds.
Oh, yay.
Just want to point that out there. Who cares? It's just a time on a calendar.
We were not going to celebrate it in about 30 seconds.
No, we weren't going to do that.
No, we
because
wouldn't do
why would we? Anyway, the best one, the worst one of all that is Rita, Sue, and Bob 2.
Yeah, easily. That's not even hard. And the best one, what would you say?
Personally?
Yeah.
I know that Wings of Desire is like a 5 out of 5 movie for most people,
9,
but Hope and Glory
8,
is
7,
my favorite.
6,
5.
5,
Oh, there's some fireworks
4,
outside.
3, 2, 1.
Happy
New Year!
Yeah, so my favorite would be Hope and Glory because I think it's good. And what would you say your favorite is?
It's all drama. It's garbage.
Oh,
no.
That's actually a fair enough statement. I cannot dispute that.
Wolf, you probably should. I'll go. You know what? I'll go Wings of Desire.
All right. The next category is Best Fantasy / Adventure Award. There weren't enough fantasy movies, so we just put adventure into that category as well.
Yeah, that brought it up to 4, which is an impressive amount.
I sure wish that there isn't a guest for this segment.
Yeah, that would be really. Oh God, I've been stabbed!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Canadian Zach has been stabbed for the 4th time.
Yeah, it was I, Skeletor.
Skeletor, you're in the wrong section of the award show.
What do you mean? He-Man is literally an adventure / fantasy. Of course his movie would be here. I would be completely outraged if he wasn't in this award segment.
Would you be so outraged that you storm off the podcast?
I would absolutely do that.
Right, well, Masters of the Universe's Best Superhero Movie Award, not Best Fantasy Movie Award.
What? He's not a superhero? This is outrageous!
Yeah, fuck you, Skeletor.
Hey, I'm back. I'm still stabbed though, so we might need to do these awards quickly. Ow, I am in pain.
I've got a wizard guest for the Best Fantasy Award. Oh, I'm a wizard! I use my magic to heal you. Goodbye!
What?
Okay, cool.
Isn't that more of a cleric thing? I don't know if wizards have a spell on their spell book
they
that
probably
does healing.
do.
They do one,
Yeah.
actually, but it does damage themselves. Is he okay after that? He just kind of teleported away.
Anyway, the best fantasy / adventure movies were Alan Quartermaine and the Lost City of Gold.
It's funny you say best, because you start off with that one.
It's an awful movie. The Barbarians.
Also a bad movie. Although The Barbarians was better than the Alan and Quartermaine.
House 2, the second story, said it was a horror, but it was more of a fantasy adventure.
Yeah, it was an adventure film.
And then finally, The Princess Bride.
Which is a pretty good one.
The best one.
Out of this garbage, The Princess Bride stands like leagues above the other ones.
It's the best one.
Alan Quartermaine's the worst, and The Barbarians is the second worst.
I would agree.
Easy.
Completely agree. I would change nothing. House 2, though, pretty good.
It's there. Speaking of being just there, it's time for our sports award, Sandro.
And I am the next guest. That's right. I am a sports announcer. I'm here for the next guest. I'm going to rattle off all the different names. There's going to be 10 different names, 10 sports movies. I'm going to rattle through them because that's my job. I talk really fast.
Well, yeah, here's the thing, sports announcer guy. I know you're a professional at announcing lots of things very quickly and have a perfect record for announcing things really quickly, but we only have one sports movie to talk about during the awards segment.
Well, that completely defeats the whole point of my character. I'm leaving him out of here. I'm gone.
Wow, he was pretty good at his job, though. He announced, he was giving himself an announcement. Like, you know, gotta give him credit.
Yeah, good work, Mr. Sports Announcer.
Over the Top was our sports movie, Sandro. We only did one.
Yeah, and Over the Top isn't even a sports movie. It's a father and son bonding movie with a weird arm wrestling sequence in the middle.
I did like it, though. It was pretty over the top.
It was fine.
I liked the Real Steel better.
Yeah.
Because it had robots and Hugh Jackman.
Anyway, I think the best sports movie goes to Over the Top. I also think the worst sports movie goes to Over the Top. And the second worst goes to Over the Top.
Which is impressive. I know.
Good on you, Over the Top.
Well, it's a sports movie, you know? It really achieved a lot. It makes sense for a sports movie.
All right, next category is Best Family Movie Award. Just get it over and done with.
All right, I'll go get him then.
Just rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Oh, hi there, Sandro. How's it going? Hank. Oh, no. I don't know how you've done it, but you've shot me through the cycle. I'm going to use these next, 2 minutes of my life to tell you my life story about all the things, all the kids that...
Oh, good.
Oh, no, now I've been shot again, this time from behind. What a silly little predicament this one is, kids.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
Good riddance.
I'm never letting someone invite a clown, ever.
Yeah, clowns are the worst. Anyway, the contenders for Best Family Movie Award are Harry and the Hendersons.
Yep.
The Brave Little Toaster.
Oh, yes.
The Monster Squad. Now, you might be asking, why is the Monster Squad in family movie and not horror movie?
It's a family movie. It's nothing about it was horrifying. It's a family movie.
The Garbage Pail Kids movie is technically for the family.
Yep.
And then finally, Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night.
Yeah.
The best? Is it Brave Little Toaster?
I would give it to Monster Squad.
You would give it to... I think I agree.
But, the Brave Little Toaster is really good as well, though. For an animated film, just an iconic one of its time, you know. It's got a lot of cult followings. But I don't know if that makes it the best. Whereas I feel like overall Monster Squad is more well-known.
Yeah, I would agree, actually. I think Monster Squad is just more enjoyable overall than Brave Little Toaster slightly. Worst, Garbage Pail Kids movie is the worst, and then Pinocchio is second worst. That's not even, that's nothing.
The worst movie has to be Garbage Pail Kids, I feel.
It loses by default, right?
Yes. But then, I actually really liked Emperor of the Night.
You did?
Mostly because of the bad guy. I really liked the bad guy in that. So I wouldn't put that as the second worst. But then again, the other ones are good. I'm going to give Harry and the Hendersons the second worst.
You gave that a goodie.
Sandro, there's a bonus award just for this one.
Just for the family movie award?
Just for the family movie.
This is exciting.
The award is... Most horrible, horrifying horror from a non-horror family horror fest, aka the most likely to scar your child award.
That definitely goes to Harry and the Hendersons. That Bigfoot was horrifying.
Yeah, okay, you're going to give that to Harry and the Hendersons? Well, I think Harry and the Hendersons is actually a good one for that one. But There's also Brave Little Toaster to consider.
True, that was quite dark and scarring.
Very dark and heavily death-themed.
Yeah.
And then the Garbage Pail Kids movie. Because that movie exists. So I think those are my 3 options, but I'm leaning towards, what do you think?
It's Garbage Pail Kids, without a doubt.
Ooh, you're gonna give Garbage Pail Kids? Alright.
It's not even enjoyable for kids. Surely it's not.
I'm gonna give Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night the second worst movie.
Yeah.
And give Harry and the Hendersons the horrifying award from me.
That's fair enough.
Because I was scarred by that movie.
Let's do Best Superhero Movie Award next, because there are only 2 contenders.
Yes, okay. Do you know anyone who could swoop in to do this one?
I don't know.
Swoop in.
I do know someone else, though.
He can't swoop in?
Can't swoop in.
No. Well, get him in anyway. Get him in.
Hey,
Oh my god, who the hell are you?
I'm Owlman.
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 I remember you in, I think you were in Batman Brave and the Bold.
Yeah,
that was
I'm
good.
from the universe where Lex Luthor is good.
Yeah.
And all the heroes are bad.
Yeah, I really love that universe. How you doing, Owlman?
Oh, I'm just doing evil things.
Okay, Owlman, what?
Really mean. Bashing up homeless people.
I mean, that's what regular Batman does, though.
I'm cucking Ultraman by sleeping with our version of Wonder Woman. That's in the movie. I do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty evil, I guess.
I make fun of how bald Lex Luthor is.
Well, that's...
Ha-ha!
I mean, everybody does that. Alright. So the two superhero movies we have is Superman 4, The Quest for Peace,
Yep.
and Masters of the Universe, which isn't a superhero
What the hell?
movie.
Masters of the Universe is clearly a fantasy adventure. I'm outraged.
Oh,
I'm
no!
going back to my own universe.
Another guest falls victim to Masters of the Universe.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Wow, that was... What a guess. He punched me in the throat. My voice isn't sore because I was doing the voice. He punched me in the throat as he laughed. That's why
I can see that. You're clutching your throat there.
Yeah, it's gonna have to recover for a second. These 2 movies suck, and Masters of the Universe isn't even a superhero film.
Yeah. I feel like that one should get the second worst movie award.
Yep.
Just you couldn't even earn a bad reward, and Superman was just really bad.
My thing, though, is Superman 4 is still so bad it's good for me. I don't know,
That is
man.
true.
It's like the whole scene where he's got like a double date and he's got to change outfits and always overcook the chicken. It's such a weird like sitcom scene for Superman to be a part of. There's so much about that movie that's truly terrible, but is very, very entertaining to me at least.
So also, let's give it the worst award and the best superhero award. Which is very funny that we give it the worst and best, while Masters of the Universe is just second worst.
To be fair, though, like, Masters of the Universe, it's set on Earth, so it's not really a fantasy. It's got sci-fi elements, but it is, like, more of a action movie? What even is it?
It's a weird one.
Anyway, what's the final category? The final category is Best Science Fiction Movie.
Best science fiction movie.
Oh, I sure hope there isn't a scientist that could help us unravel the meaning.
Well, about that, Sandro, I actually did invite a special guest. I invited 2 guys, to be honest.
Oh.
I invited the first guy we had on, Mr. I can't remember his name, Cox.
Oh, that's right.
And this other guy. The rest of them were all, like, invited by them.
Right.
I don't know why they showed up, but,
So Cox, and then who was the other guy?
well, here, I'll go get him.
Oh, cool.
Hello, Sandro, it's me.
Oh, no!
From the Star Trek Enterprise.
Oh, you're Kirk. You're not William Shatner, the actor William Shatner who went to space. You were fictional character James T. Kirk.
I am the actual James T. Kirk from the USS Enterprise.
Wow. Hey, while you're here, what do you think of Star Trek Discovery?
I would rather not talk about it, if that's okay.
That's fair enough. I enjoyed the first 2 seasons, but I really fell off in the third, personally.
I liked evil Star Trek people but the rest of it was pretty mediocre.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to... Oh, yeah, no, you're right. There was that evil part where they go to the evil world. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was pretty cool.
That was the most fascinating bit, and then I kind of lost interest after that. Anyway, moving on to the awards part.
Well, there's 4 sci-fi movies that could win this award. I want to get your thoughts on them.
Oh, fantastic.
There's Inner Space. There's Night Flyers, quite similar to what you do. Mm-hmm. There's The Time Guardian.
Ah, yes.
And then, of course, Batteries Not Included as well as a sci-fi. Those are the 4 sci-fis.
I'm not sure why that one was included, Sandro. Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Captain to bridge. You're required on bridge, sir. Oh, sorry, I have to beam up back to the ship.
Well, just quickly, before you leave, can I commend you, James T. Kirk, for being the most normal guest that we've had on the show. You haven't stormed out. You've been quite nice, actually. And I think that William Shatner gets quite a bad rap, but I'm sure that he's a nice person, and you're great. And thank you for hanging out, James C. Kirk, from the movie Star Trek, directed by J.J. Abrams.
Hang on, that's not the movie I'm from. How dare you say such things? This is Captain Enterprise. Beam me out of this fucking shithole.
Oh no, he's beaming up while saying racist things. Oh no, James T. Kirk, stop being racist. The best one is Dune 2021.
Hey, we went and saw Dune.
We saw Dune.
Sandro, we went and saw Dune.
Dune. We went and saw it in IMAX, and the aspect ratio was all over the place. So I saw it again, and I saw Dune twice.
How was it in a non-weird aspect ratio?
It was really good because it's Dune.
It's Dune. It was a pretty good movie.
The worst one is probably Night Flyers.
Yeah, definitely Night Flyers. It was just boring.
And then second worst, Time Guardian's so bad it's good. So I'm going to give it to Batteries Not Included.
Yeah, wow. You really didn't like Time Guardian at the time, though.
Yeah, but looking back on it, just... Good on you, Australia. You really tried.
Good on you. I definitely regret giving Time Guardian an oldie. I want to retrospectively give it a goodie with our old award I mentioned earlier. So there you go.
I want to retrospectively give Batteries Not Included an oldie.
Oh, that's absolutely savage, and I am down for it. I'm giving Batteries Not Included the second worst, Time Flyers the worst. And that is the end of all the awards, I think. There's only... 2 more awards, 2 special more awards that I haven't mentioned yet. So we have the why did we decide to use porridge as a means of meaning that a movie was good? Golden brackets gives you indigestion porridge award.
The Golden Porridge Award.
The Golden Porridge Award, which you can only gain a Golden Porridge Award if you had gained a Porridge Award previously.
So it's only the 6 movies that got Porridge Awards this year.
Yes.
Not including the Patreon movies that got Porridge Awards. They don't count.
Yes.
They
don't count, technically, unfortunately. Yeah. So we have Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
That got Meme Porridge. So Meme Porridge counts.
Which is still technically a porridge.
But didn't we give something bad porridge this year?
I'm sure we did, but it still doesn't get on this list because it's bad. Right. Memes are good.
Memes count. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 is eligible for this award. Great.
Yes, it doesn't need to win it. It just gets nominated. Rising Arizona. Good Porridge Award, of course. Planes, Trains, Automobiles. Fantastic. Predator.
Yep.
Robocop.
Yep.
Bad Taste. And finally, The Princess Bride.
Bad Taste did get a good Porridge Award, didn't it?
It did.
Good on you.
Good on you, Bad Taste. Not sure how you got here.
Good work.
Now we have to choose one of these, Sandro. One of these to give the golden brackets gives you indigestion porridge award.
I feel like it's obvious what it is.
Yes, but you don't have to pick the same as what I'm picking. And maybe you take half the golden porridge, scrape that aside, and serve it up to another movie, because I will go with my favorite movie, the only one that I really have seen from this era that I grew up with, which was, of course, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, No.
I was gonna pick Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
No!
Oh no!
You can't pick that movie. I'm picking The Princess Bride.
Yeah,
I'm picking The Princess Bride.
yeah.
It's a classic. It's so good. It's just a feat of cinematography. It has so many good actors. It has the giant boy. It has my big thick boy. The giant. He's great.
Yeah, no, 100% The Princess Bride is the best film of the year. But that then leads into the best movie of the year. Movies of a questionable quality, and that's Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Okay, yeah. I will give Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 the questionable porridge award.
Because that movie is just so good. It's so enjoyable. It's endlessly rewatchable, and it's garbage day. He's the best actor of all time.
Yeah. That is the best line done by the best actor of all time.
Yeah.
Now, Sandro, it's time for the final award of tonight. It's been a long night. We've gone through too much already.
This episode
last.
it is shorter than the Pinocchio episode, though, so I feel like it's not long enough. Anyway.
That's fine. The Pinocchio episode was a mistake. So, the last award is the movie that you didn't know existed before this podcast, but wish you had beforehand, and now we'll probably go back and watch it once in a while.
Ooh, that's a good award, actually.
It is a good award, and it's relatively specific award.
What? Now I'm interested in what yours is, because you saw a lot of movies for the first time this year.
Yes, but some of them I knew existed. And I definitely think that Rising Arizona is one of my number one movies that I wish had known existed. I had zero knowledge of this movie's existence.
Yeah.
Zero. Zilcho. None. But I wish I had, and will absolutely go back and watch at some point. Because that was absolutely fantastic.
Does it have to get a Porridge Award to be eligible for this one?
No. It could be literally any movie. But that was just a standout movie for me that I'd just never heard of.
Because I think mine would be The Gate.
The Gate? Wow, what a left field one. You've been obsessed. You are absolutely obsessed with The Gate today. I feel like you need to watch The Gate again before you get so obsessed.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. But I feel like The Gate, I never knew it existed. We all expected it to be trash. Some of us did think that it's trash.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's one of my favorites of the year.
I regret being coerced into thinking it was trash. But yeah, it was a good movie. I think The Gate is a very good choice.
It's really fun.
And I don't know if Rising Arizona, seeing as we've already talked about how good it is, it earned a good Porridge Award and everything. But I feel like that's my real pick for these movies. But I like The Gate more as a pick. I wish mine wasn't so generic.
I mean, yours isn't that isn't a super well-known movie, though, to be honest. It's only hardcore Coen Brothers fans or hardcore Nicolas Cage fans.
Yeah. And the fact that those both coincided there.
Yeah.
Made it a really good movie. I was blown away. I'd never heard of it before, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And it was so early on with our movies as well, wasn't it?
That was February?
Yeah, it was like the third movie we did.
Well, speaking of early on for movies, we've done all the awards.
Whoa!
There's only one thing left to do.
No, Sandro.
What?
It cannot be.
It can. It's time to make a choice.
Make a choice.
And boy, do I have the perfect guest to help us out.
Oh,
it's Jigsaw from the Saw movies.
Oh no, Jigsaw! How did you get here?
I've forgotten how to do the voice, so actually Jigsaw's not showing up.
No,
I've forgotten how to do the Jigsaw voice.
Oh my god! Jigsaw was supposed to show up, but he didn't actually make the time. He got stuff in tracking.
And Jigsaw, he couldn't come over because of the coronavirus.
Oh no! Oh man, our guest appearance, that was going to be that big reveal. That was our real guest star that we had on.
We had serial killer Jigsaw.
Damn it. Oh, all our guests for this grand episode have just not appeared. This award show is in shambles.
I picked Pinocchio, so that means that you're picking the first movie we cover from 2001.
Sandro.
Yeah, you're making a pick. It's going to be a big pick. I'm very excited. It's the best pick. We're going to make a pick.
Don't we start off with January?
It's going to be the worst pick. You're going to pick the worst movie of the year.
Oh, no. Sandro, what options do I have for next year's podcast?
Antitrust.
Okay.
Young computer hackers start working for a large company that seems to be hiding some secrets.
Wow, a hacking company that's hiding secrets. Wow, that's so cool.
Yep. Double Take. A man on the run takes another man's passport only to find himself stuck with the identity of a street hustler.
Okay.
Extreme Force. An international thief becomes a hero as he seeks revenge against the partner who betrayed him.
Okay, that one could be interesting. Alright.
Save the Last Dance. Two teens train for a dance audition and fall in love, probably.
Probably. Oh, okay. I'm glad our research team really looked deep into that one.
And your final option... Well, actually, your final option, I'm not sure whether or not to include it.
Oh, yeah.
TV movies. Are we doing it?
Oh, TV movies. Wait, so what do you mean by TV movie?
They were shown on the TV first.
Oh, they were shown on the TV first.
We've done direct-to-video, so I feel like we should include TV.
Yeah, I mean, totally. I don't see why we wouldn't.
Your final choice then is Xenon the Sequel.
Pardon?
Xenon, the Sequel.
The Sequel.
It's sequel
Wait.
with a Z.
So this is a sequel movie that was direct to TV.
The original is also a TV movie as well.
Oh, boy.
So they're all TV. It's actually a TV movie trilogy.
Oh, boy.
It's a Disney Channel movie about a 15-year-old girl who lives on a space station and she helps out aliens.
Oh, boy. This sounds really bad. Why did you include this, Sandro?
Everyone's got spiky, like, frosted tip hair.
Oh, no. That sounds very futuristic. Well, that sounds like the best movie. I'm going to pick that one.
Oh, no!
I'm very curious. I'm invested in Xenon now. I want to see what the sequel is all about. Does that mean I have to watch the first one?
I think it does.
I think I have to watch the first one.
Oh, we're starting off the year with a sequel. This is gonna be terrible.
Terrible. It sounds awful.
This is really bad. Oh, no. Sweet. Well, we hope that you join us next week for our foray into 2001. It's going to be fun. Thank you for sticking with us for the past 157 episodes.
Thank you very much. We made it.
If you want to keep in touch with us, you can. We're on Instagram at Oldie But A Goodie Pod. We are on Facebook, facebook.com/Oldie But A Goodie Pod. You can email us, oldiebutagoodiepod@gmail.com. We're on YouTube if you want to chuck us a sub. And of course, there is, Patreon, patreon.com/Oldie But A Goodie Pod. If you want to support the show in a monetary sense, there is like $1 for just general support. But if you want bonus episodes, upwards of $5 a month gets you 2 bonus episodes. This month for January, there is a bit of a delay. Those bonus episodes will be out at the very end of the month. I think the 19th and the 26th. We got some fun stuff coming up. I know that when Uncharted is released, I want us to do Uncharted versus the new Resident Evil movie.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good idea.
So here's the thing. We've got a theme song now.
What? A
do.
theme song?
We do.
Hold on. Is that production quality in our podcast?
Yeah, so Josh Cake, great Melbourne poet, award-winning Melbourne poet.
Yeah.
Award-winning Melbourne producer.
Wait, Josh Cake,
Songwriter.
the award-winning Melbourne producer and songwriter?
He has made a fantastic theme song, and I think we should go out on it. I think that should be how we wrap up the episode, because I feel like this episode is the transition between the old show and the new show.
Ooh. So this is a goodbye from Garbage Sack, and hello to new Coolsville Zach. 2001 Coolsville Zach.
This Coolsville Zach. Does he listen to Backstreet Boys?
Oh,
Does he
absolutely.
have frosted tips?
Oh,
Does he
absolutely.
jam out to Linkin Park?
On occasion, not his preference
okay.
most of the time, but he'll listen. He's cool. He likes to wear a lot of baggy clothing and hang out at skate parks. Not skate, because he's kind of afraid of skating, but like he hangs out at skate parks. Like he doesn't smoke because he knows it's bad for you, but like he pretends he does. He tells people he does.
And he's really cool. He says words that are offensive, but he doesn't know that they are offensive yet.
Yeah, he saw them written on the back of a public bathroom, and so he just says,
It just says them. He doesn't even know what they mean.
"Yeah,
It's very problematic.
problematic." Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why he doesn't say them when he's like recording a podcast. but he's such a cool guy.
So cool. So say goodbye to those garbage people. Say hello to some cool cats.
Cool cats.
Hanging out at the park, reading swear words that have been knifed into public property.
Yeah. It's a crime, therefore it's cool.
We're going to end right now on the theme song. Enjoy. It's a brand new theme song by Josh Cake, and we'll see you next year. Farewell.
Goodbye.